Hi guys, this is Josh, co-founder of Zint, the intelligent growth platform. In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to use Zint to quickly find hidden value in your existing pool of clients, because it is 10 times easier to grow your existing clients than it is to win new ones. However, very few companies really maximize this opportunity, and I think it's partly because traditionally it's been very difficult to research that wider opportunity that businesses and especially their owners can offer. Now, Zint makes this super easy, and over the next couple of weeks we're going to be adding a lot more functionality around this to help you do it really quickly and easily. But for today, we're going to use just the free beta trial to show you how to do it. So the first port of call is for you to upload a list of your clients. So if you click up in your email address just in the top right, head to here where it says add tags to businesses from list, click select file, and here what we're going to type in is, I'm going to find the file that I selected. So I've just put together a client list. It's just the company number, that's all you need, no header. And I'm going to click open. Okay, and I'm going to assign these companies a tag, and that tag is going to be clients. So that's my tag I've created, and so now this is the tag, it's been created today. We're going to tag those businesses, so they should all be tagged. There we go, 7 clients. So if I go back to Zint, now I can find all of those clients here. If I go to tag companies, I can see clients is tagged. And of course, if I was trying to do a search and try and find companies, that might be worthwhile reaching out to, I'd probably want to click not tagged and click clients, and that sort of makes things a little bit easier. But for now, we're just looking at clients. So I'm going to search these companies. And these are fictitious clients. Unfortunately, obviously, we haven't launched the business officially yet, so unfortunately we don't work with Britvic just yet. But so let's say we now got this list of clients and now want to say, okay, whereabouts could we really expand on these different businesses? So we can now click into them, and the cross-sell opportunity within these businesses is really down at the bottom. You can either cross-sell effectively through the corporate level, or you can really drill into the directorships within that business. So, for example, if you look at this corporate structure for Britvic, it's a pretty big corporate structure. And if we'd done some business with one of these subsidiaries, it would probably make sense for us to say, well, instead of let's do this this deal right now, if we can prove that ROI, if we've got a good rapport with that senior executive team, why not say, well, okay, why don't we go up to Britvic soft drinks and say, could we do a group-wide deal, at a certain discount in order to get much more exposure across the business. And we know businesses that have done this exceptionally well and closed huge deals off the back of this in actually a very relatively short time. So if you wanted to inflate those potential deals, this is the way to do it. And if you look through this, you'll see whereabouts the true lines of power are. If you just hover over this, it will say, it will tell you about their ownership. So obviously they own 75% more of this share. If you look at this one, you see that this business owns Britvic Northern Ireland. So let's say, for example, you look at that and you think, well, this looks good. Maybe you've done a deal with Britvic soft drinks up here. And they might have just brought on a couple of these companies that might not have had exposure to the product or service that you're selling. So maybe what you could do is actually click into them and take a look at them here. And if you take a look at this and you think, oh, this looks good, what you can do is tag this company and tag it as a cross-sell opportunity. You can even create a tag and say, this is Britvic cross-sell. And I'm going to create that tag and then tag this business as a Britvic cross-sell opportunity. So I'm going to Britvic cross-sell tag. And now if I go to Wisehead, exactly the same, Britvic beverages, I'll say Corona, I can tag that business and I'll say, let's tag it as, we've already got it saved, so Britvic cross-sell, there we go, it's tagged. So now that's tagged. So if we go back to our search, and again, if I go, use Zint, I can now go to tag companies. Now, if it's a case of going in and saying, right, let's go through our different cross-sell, maybe, get in touch with these people, maybe write some letters. I could go Britvic cross-sell. And there we go, these are two companies that we should be talking to in our cross-sell campaign. So that's one way that you can do it. The other way is actually through the directors themselves. So if we go down to this bottom one, you can see cross-sell opportunities. And Britvic is going to be huge as a cross-sell. Maybe if we pick one of the smaller organizations, so I'll go back to our tagged opportunities, tag companies. I'm going to go to clients, search for those. Okay, let's go for a little, maybe a slightly smaller company. Say, so we could actually look at academia, which we did look at in another video. So if I go back down here, we can see that in this business, the cross-sell opportunities are, they're a little bit simpler, but we can actually zoom in here. Say we've done some business with academia. What might be interesting is we can see that the academia has Mark McCormack as one of the directors, Christopher Eaton as another director, and here technical director is James Dancer and Michael Bacon. We're looking at some of these companies down here. We can see that the bulk of these are under Michael Bacon. We go and have a look at Michael Bacon. And we can see him here. He's the company director. So if we go back down, okay, so these companies are probably going to be quite interesting for us to speak to. Say if Michael was one of our key contacts in the deal that we put together, 6 or 12 months ago. Well, let's go and take a look at some of the other companies that he's interested in or that he's got an involvement with. And we can see that he's got 75% or more in his own management company, but he's a company director of Charthouse Muller, salesman for Altair Aviation, and a company director for Atama Design. So he's going to have authority. So what we can do is go and take a look at these, and again, what we can do is tag that. But tag that again as a cross-sell opportunity. But we could even tag this as a Mike Bacon cross-sell. And we could create the opportunity, and now we could actually tag those as Mike Bacon's cross-sell opportunity. So now when we go back to it, it should be there in the tagged opportunity. And then, of course, we can use a number of different ways to reach out to Mr. Bacon. Tag that company. There he is. And we can say, right, this is the company that we want to reach out to. We want to reach out to Mike Bacon. How can we do it? We can search this. Okay, so maybe it hasn't shown Mike Bacon. Maybe it's because he's Mike Bacon. There's academia, so we could reach out to him by LinkedIn. We can send him an email. Of course, we can send him a letter. So that's an interesting way to sort of look through your existing customers and see how you can expand on those businesses. As I say, there will be technology that's going to be added to this platform over the coming weeks that's going to enable you to actually find these companies pretty quickly. But for now, this is a quick win for you to go through and look through your existing customers, and hopefully you'll get some joy out of it. If you've got any questions, please feel free to drop me a call, drop me an email, and I'll be happy to answer anything, any kind of use case that you're stuck with, and how you would use it to fix it. But otherwise, we look forward to speaking to you soon. All right, thanks, bye.